Howdy folks, happy Wednesday. Good to see you guys, and welcome to Troutdale here next to Portland International at the mouth of the Columbia River Gorge. We're going to be doing an event today. It's the opposite of an event we did back in April where we flew down into Troutdale, but today we're going to actually be heading up Troutdale to the Dalles and then over to Redmond. So it should be a lot of fun. Let's get things started. Yeah, I keep seeing tower come on and then go right back off, and now he's on again. So hopefully he'll be here for just a brief moment so we can get our IFR clearance, our VFR clearance to depart eastbound down the gorge. Let me just take a second to show you what we've got up our sleeves tonight. Should be a fun night. Where are we here? Yeah, this is not going to really do it justice, but it'll give you an idea of what we're looking at. We're going to be heading up the Columbia River Gorge here. There's Portland, just to give you a little bit of a reference, and we're going to be departing Troutdale here. Seemed a little more fitting for the DHC-2 Beaver to be heading up the river here from Troutdale rather than some big international airport. But heading up the gorge here past the Cascade Locks. There is some weather in the area, so we're going to get up in here and we're going to kind of have to see what we're thinking when we get to the Dales here. And we're going to turn south at that point. We'll probably base our heading depending on where the weather is. We'll try to shoot for a little bit of a clear gap. And then, like I say, we're going to be, there's some terrain through here, and we're going to head our way down to Roberts. Redmond, I guess, is maybe the name of the field. I've never been there, so hey, JPC. Okay, tower is good. Sounds good. But that's the general plan. But the fun part of this plan is we're going to be looking for off-airport opportunities, if you will. So we're going to be looking for sandbars. We're going to be looking for so there's lots of islands here along the river. We're going to see if any of those are landable. We're going to get up here in on this area here and see if any of these spots have some places to land. And yeah, we're just going to, in general, try to enjoy the afternoon and take advantage of the Beaver and its ability to make these types of approaches. So that's the part I can't really tell you what's going to happen because I honestly don't know. I'm going to have to just wait and see what looks good, and we'll go from there. So, all right, let's get everything fired up here. It has been a while, Mr. de Havilland DHC-2 Beaver. This has been, without a doubt, one of my funnest aircraft of the past year, and I have definitely tried to get my money's worth out of this baby from Milviz. It's been awesome. Okay, all my lights are off. I need to make sure that yep, I got fuel and master. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and make sure the parking brake is set. Does not appear there. All right, now we're set. Just confirm that. We're going to open the throttle about a quarter to a half inch. We're going to go ahead and make sure the carburetor heat is cold. We'll have to adjust that as we go here. So pull that. That's all the way up to cold. We'll have to adjust that as we go. I think it's a semi-chilly day here, so we may have to mess with that a little bit. And battery light can come on, beacon light can come on. We're going to turn the mags on. Mixture is going to go to full rich. We're going to give the wobble pumps a couple of pulls here and build up that fuel pressure. That looks good. Downwind sim. All right, he's going to depart from Portland. Sounds good. You'll probably catch up to me in that turbo otter of yours. Get the primer a few pulls here as well, and I think we're just about ready to go. Fuel pump can come on, and we have good fuel pressure right there. We should be ready. Yes, indeed. Burn the oil off. We're in good shape. In good shape. All right. Nav lights will come on. The master alternator and the radio nav switch will come on. Text messages will pop up. And I better answer this one here. All right. Let this thing warm up just a bit. Pull that propeller lever. Pull forward. Get the RPMs up just a bit. And let her sit there and warm up forward just a little bit here. All right, let's check weather. Let's make our plan pretty simple. We're going to be departing eastbound. Portland Troutdale right now looks like 64. It's warmed up a little bit. And 320 at 6. I don't know which way they'll have us departing. 3018. We'll have to check in and find out, but we can put 3018 in there in the meantime. About right there, I think. Oops. All right. 3018. And we're going to be requesting, since we're eastbound, about 1,500 at least initially for our departure altitude. I need to see what I put in there. Oops, I think I put in the wrong altitude. We'll be going about 130. Okay, yeah, we've got tower online 12090. Tuning that guy in. Nice of them to put a tower over here at Troutdale.
Troutdale Tower, Skywagon 124, Mike Charlie, request taxi VFR departure to the east.
Skyline 124, Mike Charlie. What's that westbound runway number I just got on here?
Looks like runway 25 for the westbound.
Yep, that's probably
Thank you for Mike Charlie. Squawk 1663. Taxi to runway 28 via Alpha 8. Wind, I don't have yet. I'm trying to get the weather up.
25 via Alpha, and we're not going to be looking for flight following this evening.
Roger, expect flight following shortly. Expect departure frequency to be 1. Standby 1. Departure frequency will be boy. I'm going to give you Portland approach for departure on 124.35. We'll see if that works out.
All right, Roger. Like I said, I'm actually negative flight following, negative. We're going to come out the Delta and go Beaver.
Roger that. Plan to make your right downwind departure at or below 1,900 until clear of the class Charlie.
4 remain clear of the Charlie, 4 Mike Charlie.
There we go. That's what we need. At Tower, hello, Beaver, November 11816, requesting VFR departure, ready to taxi, VFR eastbound following company traffic.
Are you going to be no flight following also 816?
A-firm.
Okay, I'll amend your flight plan to show that.
Oh gosh.
And taxi to runway 28 via Alpha Squawk 1660.
28 via Alpha 1660, November 11816. I did not have that in there, so I don't know what he's talking about, but that's okay.
Mall 23589.
Yeah, but that's okay. We're going to get it rolling here and be ready to go. We'll head back over and talk to the guys.
23589 Troutdale Tower. Go ahead.
Back at the Discord
Mall
here in just a little bit.
23589 is over to
Pulse light can come on.
VFR departure with the other traffic towards the
And
east. We have weather.
I think that's going to be good. We'll maybe turn the instrument lights on here. Yeah, we'll do that.
Roger. The other two are going no flight following. Are you the same case with them?
If I'm
Let's get spun around here. And we're going to go Alpha down to the end here. Looks like there's the Skywagon out in front of us.
4 Mike Charlie's ready, short of 25.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. Hard to believe this is day 15 of the 20 planes in 20 days
Runway 28.
celebration. Man, what a way to
to
finish the first
and the altimeter. Hold on.
3/4 of our flight of our series here, I guess, with the Beaver heading up the Columbia River Gorge. I think you're going to enjoy it. It's P3D, so it's not exactly ortho scenery here, but it's pretty doggone good though.
Or 589. That's correct. Follow the traffic via Alpha.
Alpha 589.
If you three will stand by just a moment, I'll get the weather up and give you some decent help here.
Looks like we're going to be getting a little right traffic departure. We have to stay below 1,900 to stay below the class Delta airspace, which is not a problem. Our top altitude is 1,500, so we'll be in good shape there. And like I say, we've got the some of our friends from the virtual USA Flying Club
Gentlemen,
joining us.
All aircraft on Troutdale Tower frequency. The wind is 180 at 3, and the altimeter is 3016. 4 Mike Charlie, runway 28, right downwind departure, cleared for takeoff.
And just confirm runway 25, right downwind clear for takeoff, 4 Mike Charlie.
Thank you for your help, sir. That is correct, runway 25. I'll get the taxi chart up soon.
All right, so he'll be in front of us here. We'll wait for him to get clear. Yep, there he goes. We'll pull up next to him and set our flaps for takeoff. 5 notches of flaps to get the takeoff, by the way, if you're counting at home. Oh, he's already rolling. He is already rolling. At Tower Duke, Beaver 816, we're short of 25, ready for departure.
Beaver 816, make right downwind departure, in close, down the gorge, and clear for takeoff, runway 25.
Right downwind departure, clear for takeoff, runway 25. We appreciate you coming on, giving us a little tower here. That's been nice.
I'm sorry. I was all set up for Hillsboro. I had nothing on my computer screen for Troutdale, so that's why all of the confusion.
Not a bit of a problem. Like I say, we just appreciate you coming on and helping us out. We'll see you. All right, here we go.
Roger.
Mall 589er tower.
There goes
ready
the
for
Skywagon out in
departure
front of
25.
us.
Ball
Oh,
589.
we're fighting that wind a little bit
correction,
here.
Line up and wait runway 25.
Now we're really fighting it.
25.
There we go.
589.
That
All
nose
traffic
up,
gets
and
off
there
on
we
tower
go.
frequency. Make your right downwind departure and close over the river at or below 1,900 to remain clear of the Class Charlie airspace.
1,900.
Altitude at pilot's discretion.
Should not be a problem.
Fort Mike Charlie.
And
Small 589er, did you copy that?
all right, we're going to take this
Small
opportunity to hit
589er,
our
traffic just off the end of the
right-hand
runway. Follow that
crosswind
traffic on your downwind
departure.
departure. Cleared for takeoff.
Keep it in tight. Over our 10 o'clock there, that's Portland International, so quite a bit of traffic. Now go ahead to 816.
Yeah, maintain VFR at or below 1,900 until clear of the Class Charlie for Portland.
816, we'll see you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good flight. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, like I said, we will be without a doubt below that. I don't plan on being much more than about 500 while we're up the gorge, because I'm going to be looking for those off-airport landing opportunities. Okay, let's go. Well, let's get this thing set up here. Bring it back to cruise power. Yeah, we're making almost 140. Wow, this thing is feeling spry tonight. I like it. Okay. All right, gentlemen, just so you know, I'm going to be looking for sandbars and grassy meadows and things like that to land on. So if you see me dropping out and circling around and all that good stuff, don't be worried.
Roger that. I'm probably going to be following you myself because I don't get old which point.
Yeah, I'll be trucking out ahead of you guys.
All right. And away we go. We're in the red 323 Kilo Tango livery, even though we're calling ourselves November 11816 like we always do. But you guys know the reason behind that. And we
Hey,
need
Brandon,
to...
I think there's a field over here to your left. At least I see.
Yeah, I may be too late for that one, but I'm going to be down, like I said, I'll be down probably around 300 or 400 feet for the most part up this gorge, just looking for spots. Now, you guys in X-Plane are going to see a much different sort of layout than I am, so you know, I don't know how much we're going to be able to, you know, like if there's going to be the same sandbar opportunities for you as there is for me. And I also, once you turn south at the Dales, your scenery looks a lot better than mine as far as those like mesas and things like that.
Okay.
Have fun. I'm looking forward to hearing the stories.
Cool.
Yeah, you're right. There was a nice field over here just to the left. Dang it. Oh, well, we'll get the next one.
There's a couple little trucks coming up. It looks like 4 Whiskey Alpha 1, Whiskey Alpha 78 even.
Oh, you're talking right proper airstrips here. Yeah, I'm not going to do any airports until I get down to Roberts. I'm looking for off-airport stuff myself.
Okay. Got
He's just looking for random land.
what's your indicator right now, Brian?
I'm doing a 140.
Ooh, you're way faster than I am. I'm doing 115 indicator.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's got into this big radial here, but she's making some time right now.
And is that miles per hour or knots?
miles per hour.
Oh, so you and I aren't very far off right now. I might be able to hit.
Let's see if I can get a peek here. Alright, so I do see an island coming up, but it looks like there's quite a few trees on it, so that's not going to be very good. I may climb up to 500 just to get a little bit better lay of the land.
I actually have a little map like far over here to the default mesh. Might try and land on. I think it's a little bit too late.
Yeah, you're going to have to probably do some circling around and all that good stuff, but did he said the winds were 180, is that what I heard?
Yes. It's gonna make it interesting.
Yeah, it might as well be calm.
I'd probably stay on the north side of the river to get into a down.
And just for your reference, Brant, when you get closer to the Dales, the wind is out of the east.
Alright, appreciate that. So the only thing from a scenery standpoint that I think P3D does a better job of than X-Plane is the work around the water. If you watch my stream here, I'm coming up to that first little lock system, and it looks actually pretty dang cool.
That is very nice.
Alright, well, we do have some, looks like maybe some flatlands coming up here. Do I have anybody off to my left? November 816. We're going to be heading over on the left side of the gorge just to investigate some potential landing spots.
What's your true channel, Brant?
Say that again, you broke up a little bit.
What's your stream channel, Brant?
Melvin Leroy.
Ah,
Alright.
I'll post it in the Twitch
Could
channel.
this be a spot? Yes, indeed it is. Alright. And gorge traffic, November 11816 radio check.
Loud and clear from small 589er.
Okay, traffic. I've got a grass field here next to the rock on the north side of the gorge. We're going to be making a left-hand traffic pattern and coming back to land to the east.
Roger, I'll scout it out too and see what I got for options. I'm about small behind you.
Roger. Yeah, I think we can put her down there. That'll be fun.
oh, I do see your little trip. I might be able to get it. I've got it.
I'm going to fly just basically back right over the top of it and just make it 180 and try to come back and hit it. It won't be a great traffic pattern by any means. Gorge traffic, Beaver 816. We're making a 180 on the north side of the gorge, coming back downriver for landing opportunity. Should have told them it was a left-hand turn.
Yeah, I'm coming up on this like upside down U right here, and just past that, I see a big brown, like wide open field right next to the river. Is that what?
I'm guessing that's probably what I'm looking at here. My P3D version of it, anyway. All right, let's pull some power back.
Oh, you're coming like right past me right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
gorge
a little
traffic,
bit farther.
Beaver 816. We're down the highway on the north side of the gorge at 200.
I'm coming around to see where you're going. I don't even know where you're going.
I'm just going to head down this highway for just a little bit, and then I'm going to make another left-hand 180 and see if I can't put her down on this little grass field. All right, so we're going to get speed down. We're going to put a couple notches of flaps in here.
I'm actually coming over top one right this very second, actually.
Gorge traffic, Beaver 816. We're going to make a left-hand 180 back eastbound for off-field landing. Gorge traffic. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Let's see how rusty we are.
I might be able to land right here. I think I know where you're going. I just got to see if I can find an area that I can land it.
And I think we can just kind of bring her straight in here and be in pretty good shape. We're a little bit low. Speed's not too bad. Toss a couple more notches of flaps in here. I'm shooting for that little gap in between the trees right here. A couple more notches of flaps. Gorge traffic, Beaver 816 on short final eastbound arrival.
Oh, I see where it is. This is where I was going to go. Perfect.
Try to get up here on this flat green stuff. Yeah, we'll see how we do. A little bit of an uphill, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's
Gorge traffic, mall 589, landing eastbound for final near 18116. Gorge traffic.
we'll just get ourselves out of the way here, and we'll take a look at this mall. See how he does. All right, let's hop out the back here and take a peek. Not seeing him just yet. Yep, there he is. Yep. All right, you're down, man.
Yeah, my area is a lot smaller than yours. They're like meshed into trees right now.
Yeah, yours is obviously going to look a lot more accurate than mine, but I'll take him while I can get him. There's not a lot of sandbars on this part of the river, so I'm just whatever I can get right here I'm just going to take it as we can go.
There's
All
a
right.
little strip I might explore. 19 Whiskey Alpha. It's a, let's see, 2,300 foot grass strip. It looks like it might be something just off of the river.
Yeah, nice. Check it out, man. Let's have some fun.
It's up near Charlie Zulu Kilo. Is where
Okay, we're gonna all right, we're taxiing down your way, and we'll let you depart first.
Yep, got in contact. I'm on back taxi. Or wherever that is. I'm gonna take off northbound and trust.
Whoa, boy. Huh. Sorry, I got a little squirrely there on the tail. Alright, that ought to be plenty of room for us. Oh, he's taking off. You're back taxiing a little bit. Okay, we're on the roll. Gorge traffic, November 816 on the roll. Stay out of the trees, shall we?
Gorge traffic, mall 589 on the roll behind the Beaver. Gorge traffic.
Alright, we're airborne. One last little bounce. Alright. Flaps up. Pull the power back slightly.
Get a
And
nice flat reflex node, full classic one of them all, and I'll be able to catch you quick.
how is that old mall treating you?
I'm loving it. I've only flown it for about an hour and a half since I got it, even though the 2D 3D panel is fantastic. I've got this huge gravel lake looking like bar right below me right now.
Alright.
Should see me in a second coming up on your right.
Okay, let's see here. We are coming up. This is, what are these? This is one of those locks, the Cascade locks. At Gorge traffic, Beaver 816. We're just crossing Cascade locks. We are eastbound at 600. And like I was saying, there's actually not a bunch of sandbar opportunities, even though we'll be looking for them, but it's going to be more grassy areas like we just landed. As you get further up, there are some more, some better kind of sandbar looking areas. The Columbia River Gorge, though, it's not exactly, this part of it anyway, it's not exactly known for its great sandbars, but this is kind of cool, I think. I like what they do with that, the kind of splashy, misty effect. That's pretty cool.
That little trough only about 6 miles to our northeast, just north of Cascade Lock.
Yeah, that Carson or Stevenson, I don't know which one it is. You're going to go try to hit that one?
Keyway. Yeah, Keyway. It's a little 2,300 foot grass strip, and it looks good.
Oh yeah, Keyway, yeah, you bet. Okay, we can pull the power back here. Alright, I'm going to keep heading up the gorge here and see if I can find another spot to land.
I got one coming up here past this bridge right now. I don't know if you've got it. Doesn't look like you have.
Nah, my terrain looks pretty pretty covered in trees at this point, unfortunately. This is part of the Orbix Pacific Northwest mesh, and really a nice add-on to the P3D world. Now they have, of course, you know, they're coming out with True Earth Washington and True Earth Oregon, and that hasn't quite made it over to the world of P3D just yet. But that's kind of what's missing right now in P3D, is there's just a lack of kind of photoreal scenery. But this mesh does as good a job as any of creating at least the terrain that matches up with what you would see normally. But my friend in the mall there, he's seeing a completely different world than I am right now. Much more accurately rendered, both in terms of actually what it looks like and the lay of the land. And his airports are going to also look a lot nicer than mine. Just the default airports. Well, I should say that if he's got the ortho scenery, it's going to look a lot nicer. If he's sitting in the default X-plane, and this Orbic stuff has a little bit of an edge on default X-plane, I think. Although the airports themselves are pretty much identical. Default P3D and default X-plane. Alright, I'm looking at the weather map here. I'm seeing what's ahead of us. I'm seeing that stuff is moving in. We're just past the Cascade Locks. And this old boy is all of a sudden like the Dales was just sort of getting it a little bit when we started. Now it's really climbing down the valley here. So we're gonna have to maybe be smart about maybe not sticking around too long, and then we may have to even pick up, perish the thought, we may have to get a pop-up IFR at some point, because we do pick up some terrain as we turn south from Columbia Gorge Regional. The Dales starts to climb a little bit, so I'm guessing we'll be probably up in that junky junk.
I forgot completely that I muted this as usual.
What's that?
Oh, I muted the Discord while I was talking to everybody.
Oh.
Gorge Regional traffic, Skywagon 124 Mike Charlie is 10 miles to the west, inbound for a full stop. Gorge Regional.
Alright, so he's going to make a little stop at the Dales. We're still on the hunt. About lost my voice right there. Bobcat 20, by the way, checking in. How are you, man? Titanium and Druid also. Good to see you guys. Kenny Monsters here as well. Sorry, I kind of had that covered up with the weather information there for a little while, but good to see you guys. Happy Thursday.
Traffic.
Maybe I just need to be quiet for a while.
23589,
Leave my eyes
about
water.
7.5 to the west, transient towards the east. Burn City.
Oh. I've time slipped to tomorrow. Oh yeah, because we're past midnight Zulu, aren't we? Yes, indeed. Glad you could join us. I'm from the future. No, I'm a day behind, man. I'm a day behind and $1 short.
Coming up on you, Brant.
I'm giving her all I got. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold you off.
I'm basically at the top of my green arc right now. Bummer.
I'm making pretty good time. I'm about there too. And I'm backed off. I'm only 30 inches of manifold pressure, so yeah, things are looking good. Things are looking good. My pressures, temps are all looking good here. Still have a little over half a tank of fuel in that number one, that rear fuel tank. There comes a bridge. Let's see if that bridge is on the sectional, and I may not be able to see it with all the weather. This is, maybe we're not quite at the Cascade Locks. Yeah, I think we are. Where is this bridge? Possibly right here. So we're actually closing in on the Dales ourselves. And I'm seeing a little bit of an island here, but again, I don't think this is going to be much of an opportunity.
You got a little grass area up here about at your 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm looking at something right now. I'm going to kind of fly over it, see what it looks like here. It might be.
So this little island coming?
Yeah, just short of the bridge. Is that what you're seeing?
I'm seeing that, but I saw something over on my left-hand side. It was a really short little area. It was a no-go-around area, actually.
Yeah, I don't have anything over there, unfortunately.
Skywagon 124 Mike Charlie is on about a 3 mile
yeah,
straight
this
in
one's
for
going to be
runway
a
13,
no-go.
full stop, gorge traffic.
Yeah, this little island out in front of me here is going to be a no-go also. It's just a little too short. Got a few too many bushes and trees on it.
Mine's swarmed with tree faces. That's no-go for me.
Yeah. Might be able to get down, but I don't know that we'd be able to get back up. That's all right. That's all right. And that's what it's
I
like.
got a little gravel area on the back side I could make to the north, but it's to be tough for me.
You probably could set her down on this bridge.
I mean, I've got a big gravel area right here too. I don't think you have it though.
No, I just had that little bit of a mound of trees and grass. So yeah, have fun. If you've got something, go ahead, man. Hit her. You'll catch up, I'm sure.
I'm trying to find some stuff that you and I can post.
Turnstead traffic, Beaver 748 Hotel Sierra is at 2,300 descending, circling the field back to the west.
You got something coming up over here out at our 10.
Yeah, a little grassy area. Yeah, that looks promising, man. Let's go take a closer look.
I think it might be doable for you too, especially landing on.
Gorge traffic, we're going to be heading over to the north side of the gorge here, taking a look at an off-area landing possibility. We're at 300 feet. We're going to be making a left-hand turn and heading back downstream.
Sandbar Squirrel.
What are you doing up there at 2,500?
Hood River, baby.
Hood River.
I got an idea what it's up for northbound landing. What's up, traffic mall 3589er setting up northbound landing, Gorge River.
Gorge Regional traffic, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie is clear of runway 13, Gorge Regional.
And Gorge traffic, Beaver 816. We're going to extend our upwind here and make actually a right-hand 180 while the traffic behind us lands on the grass. You're coming straight in basically, so I'm going to just kind of loiter out here north of the field a little bit.
Yeah, I'm landing northbound, actually right here in between these roads.
I've kind of turned mine into a right-hand traffic pattern here. Oh boy, that would be a wall of rock coming up on me. Let's not hit that.
Perfect. Get this thing right down, just right in between both roads.
Turnstead traffic, Beaver 748 Hotel Sierra is on a right downwind for runway 27, Turnstead.
Go ahead and try it out. It's pretty nice right here if you have this.
Yeah, mine looks pretty good, pretty grassy, and I'm gonna try to make a right hand base to final here. Yeah, I think we can put her down there. I don't see that other traffic though. Don't see Josh down there. All right, let's get the speed under control.
I think you're right where I am too, possibly, or you might be a little bit east more than I am because you're being me.
I see somebody coming over the top of us. Hey, Gorge traffic, Beaver 816. We're going to be entering a right base near the bridge, landing northbound. Gorge traffic. All right, there was a guy over the top of us.
Turnstead traffic, Beaver 748 Hotel Sierra is on a right base and turning to final for 27 at Turnstead.
What's a 27? Hey, Gorge traffic, Beaver 816. We're turning final northbound landing off the airport strip.
816, you near Hood River?
I don't know. Let me get on. Let me get on the ground here, and then I'll see where I'm at in relation to the Hood River. All right, here we go. This is a better approach angle.
I think you're coming right from my area on it.
Yeah, I'm looking for you.
I'm in a trees actually. You're going for the island just like.
Gorge Regional traffic, Skywagon 4 Mike Charlie taxi, runway 13 for a departure to the south, Gorge Regional.
Alright, I think we can do this, guys. Clear the trees. Oh, there's a little downdraft.
Turnstead traffic, Beaver 748 Hotel Sierra is on the upwind. Going to make a right downwind departure of the area back into the gorge. Turnstead.
Fort River traffic, mile 589er, departing northbound for some more plane, Fort River.
Okay. Well, was that him down there? No, that's just a rock or something. Yeah, I never did see you, but we got her down.
Gorge Regional traffic, Skywagon 4 Mike Charlie departing
That's
13.
where you are. I'm actually
south,
got a clear
Gorge
area right
Regional.
there. Give me a
Hood River. Where the heck is the Hood
Gorge
River?
River, mile 589er is left, quick left downwind for another northbound landing, Fort River.
I'm coming right around. I'm getting ready to land right next to you.
Sounds good. We'll sit here and keep our eyes out for you. I've got to get that fixed. That's going to drive me nuts.
I'm directly at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Okay, we're going to fix this real
3
quick.
o'clock.
By the way, the new weather at the Gorge Regional is 350, gusty now. Probably should have not landed 13, taken off 13. It was
Turnstead traffic, Beaver 748 Hotel Sierra is over the gorge, over the Hood River Bridge, to eastbound at 1,500.
Perfect little slam again. Short fielder.
Zoom. I got to do zoom out. That needs to be right. Need to get this guy zoom out.
You see me right in front of you in a minute when you pull it back up.
All right, let's see if that helps out. Zoom in. Oh, gosh darn. Oh, yeah, I see you.
Yep, that's me.
I screwed that up. All right, I'm doing a little configuration here, so if you're ready to go, go ahead. We'll be right behind you.
Okay.
That
I'm
was
gonna
a
wait a
screw up.
second.
Here, just a second.
I've got you as a Grob 120 right now, so I need to get my TSL stick.
All right, we need to
I'll see
change
the
the
back
flight
taxi a little
yoke.
bit because this is almost no go.
Zoom. Okay, zoom in, zoom out. We actually want that button. We want 7. Release droppable objects. Yeah, okay. Get rid of that one. We don't need that one. That's a... Alright, let's see if that helps. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out. That's backwards, but oh well. We'll take it. We'll take it. Where is my friend here? Where did he go? Alright. Looks like he's maybe on the move. Yep, there he goes. Down the hill. We're going to be just kind of continuing straight ahead. We may end up trying to go to the right of those trees, though. Alright, let's get this flap situation set up here. How's my fuel?
4 traffic, all 23589er is departing
Pretty good.
northbound. Will be left 270 to continue eastbound. Gorge River.
And Gorge traffic, Beaver 816. We're going to be departing also eastbound up the river behind the mall. Alright, so far so good. Been fun. Holy cow, we had a flyby.
I'm off now, so if you want to go.
Was that him? Oh, I don't know. Beaver 816 on a roll. I didn't check my trim. Hopefully we're not too far off here. And here comes the weather. Nice big bump there at the end that gets us launched and into where we need to be, thankfully. Yeah, so we may have to make some choices here, and it might not be fun choices, but we may be potentially just about out of these off airport opportunities if our weather's
a little bit of work on this thing.
gonna turn south on us.
Just so you guys are aware, Redmond Tower is on, doesn't show on BatSpy, but it's on 24.
Hey,
was
that
that
anybody?
Frequency again? 24 what?
24.5 for Redmond Tower when you get there. I know you're a ways away.
Is there anybody here that said I went through them?
Somebody just did a low pass on me as I was sitting on that island there in the gorge. I don't know if that was you or not.
No, somebody when I was on the ground, I got walloped. Someone said I went through them or something like that, and I didn't go through nobody.
Nah, not that I know of.
Even if you
had low pass by one Mike Alpha.
I was on the ground.
Even if you did, Rob, it's Fatsim. Nobody should be that serious about it.
No kidding.
Supervisor asked me to talk to him, and I had a message him. He said, no big deal. He said, got walloped. Somebody said I went through him. I didn't go through nobody.
Shake it off, it happens.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Might have been you, Brand. I'm flying through the gorge now.
Nah, somebody, I think it was Josh, came back and did a low pass on me just to see if I'd spill my coffee.
It wasn't me, because I did a 180 on departure. I did a right 270 while you...
Columbia Gorge Regional Traffic, Beaver 748 Hotel Sierra is about 5 miles to the west.
Coming up
Going to be making left base for 31.
All right, well.
I think I'm just having one of those days here.
Weather's moving in, ladies and gentlemen. It really is.
Coming up in this bend on this river that might be doing.
Okay, yeah, I don't have really anything on mine, unfortunately.
Directly in front of you. 12 o'clock. There's a little something. There's a couple little island-like looking areas coming off of the mountains that I've got, and you.
Yeah, it's not looking too promising. I'll fly over the top here and take a look and see what it's a little bit like it's pretty rugged looking, a lot of bumps, and I don't know. Yeah, it's not going to be big enough for me. Yeah, a little too much.
It's starting to look the same way for me too, because I'm starting to see some big juts.
Yeah.
So as we approach,
All right. Well, that was close. If it didn't have the trees on the end, I might have been able to do it. All right, we'll sneak back over here on the right-hand side. I don't see anybody over there. We're down here now, kind of at our comfort zone, about 100 feet above. There's somebody just blew right over the top of me. Or that's Josh. He's out in front anyway. Yeah, and I don't know, with the way this weather's turning, we may have to just kind of set aside these off-field things and just try to get ourselves navigating where we're supposed to go.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting right now. It's not supposed to get any more.
There's a little rain, but my ceilings on my sim are showing above 5,500 because I'm at 5,500 going south, and I'm below.
Oh, good deal. That's encouraging to hear. Thanks for the pirate.
Yeah, we're able to come up on like the 3,800 foot broken before into my sim toolkit water right up here, so it's nothing but.
All right, I do think I'm gonna try to make a stop here at the Columbia Gorge regional traffic or regional airport, just to test
Gorge
it out.
regional traffic.
Okay, BLS.
Beaver 748 Hotel Sierra is on left base 431 at Gorge Regional.
Just a little touch and go, and just so we can kind of get synced up with downwind sim there. I got to climb up and see where it's at. I'm kind of a little bit disoriented. Oh, I think I see it.
That's a runway.
Gorge Regional Traffic, Beaver 816. We're about 2 miles to the west of the airfield. We're going to overfly.
I was just thinking about weather the other day. The best weather I saw was
500
and
and take a look and see what's going on.
And lightning. I've never seen that.
It's windy.
Yep, I love it.
Talking about the one where I almost freaking had the Mooney flip.
Yeah, that was the best.
I'm not recommending anything.
Stuff like that before.
Well, we could just continue on down if I was just, for the most part. Oh, I think I see you there, Hotel Sierra.
Yeah, 8 Hotel Sierra is on the go. It's too windy here. We're not going to land it.
Okay, Beaver 816, we're going to also just continue on past, and we're going to make a right-hand turn heading about 160 and start our way down to Roberts Field.
Charlie, I will try landing 31. It's pretty windy.
816, we see that traffic coming into runway 31 at Roberts.
Like 20 miles from the click attack. 3-0.
Gorge Regional Traffic, all 23589ers overflying the field at 800, transiting to the south-southeast. Gorge Regional.
All right, we're going to go ahead and put its Deschutes 1760.
8 Hotel Sierra is departing the area to the south. 1,300 climbing to 3,500. Gorge Regional.
Charlie, we made it. It's windy but challenging, but now vacating runway 31.
All right, so we've got that 1760 turned in. That's Deschutes. That's going to get us heading towards Roberts, Redmond, whichever one it goes by. And we're going to try to make this, we should be somewhere, let's see, that's actually the opposite. We should be heading...
I'm gonna have a hard time catching you, Brent. You're pretty far ahead of me.
Yeah, but there's a couple of places here that I scouted out that I'll be able to land, so don't you worry, you'll catch back up.
I'm gonna try and land on a couple of them too if my steering from it.
Your scenery actually looks way better than mine here. There's a lot of nice little flat mesas and fun spots to play.
Only problem is I'm on default scenery. I don't have any HD mesh or ortho scenery.
Alright, so there is our, generally speaking, there's our...
So do we talk to Seattle Center at all, or no?
You don't have to.
No.
The only other person you're going to have to talk to if you don't want any flight following is Redmond Tower before you enter the class double.
So that's, we're just going to kind of keep that there, and again, we're...
Hey, Ralph.
Funny thing is, perched
Still
in,
Hey, guys.
135 over the ground, Brent.
Hey, Ralph. Are you?
Boy, I'm picking up,
perched in
I may have to go, I may have to pick up pop-up IFR here. I'm going to be in the soup here.
It is windy today, boys.
Boy, my weather is a lot lower than you guys. I'm going to be in the soup here. I'm actually going to have to pick up a pop-up IFR, unfortunately.
Ralph, did you take off from Portland?
I did.
Did you see me go through somebody?
I did not. I was I think I was one of the first to depart out of Portland.
Alright. As long as I didn't
I
go
could
through
stay down the valley here, I guess. Let's stay in the valley while
Hey,
we...
Brent, what weather are you using? Because I am not seeing any.
I've got active sky for P3D. I'm going to climb up, get clear of the terrain, and pick up a pop-up IFR here, guys. Alright, so we've got to climb, and we're going to need, like, there's a few spots here that are over 4,000, so we're going to go ahead and pop the autopilot on. Hit the heading mode. Oops. We don't need to be turning there. We want to be...
Hey, downwind, you want to hit a
Actually,
couple of these little,
nav
coming up
mode.
these little private airports.
And I'm going to set this for...
Yeah, maybe. It's just windy as all get out. I'm sure it's the first time I try to land, it's going to loop this thing.
Bang.
I've got a little airstrip coming up here, Oscar Romeo 6.
Alright, I think that looks good.
Northeast, southwest runway. That might...
I'm going to mute those guys here for just a second so I can focus. I'm going to need, I believe I'm going to need, I'm probably going to need Seattle Center. Let's start with 2030. We are most definitely in the soup here. Let's see if those are the guys we need to talk to.
Take the Iowa. Super 700, transport 30.
Boy, he sounds super quiet. Seattle Center, November 11816.
November 1181.
Yes, sir. We are just south of the Kick Attack VOR. We've run into some weather. We'd like to pick up an IFR. We're currently southbound climbing through 3000.
Roger, your distance and direction from Quick Attack one more time.
I would estimate that we are south probably about 5 miles.
Roger, contact Seattle Center on 126.15. I should be able to do that for you.
2615, appreciate that. Boy, he was quiet.
Yep.
2615, okay, let's do it.
Delta 3589.
Seattle Center, good evening, November 11816.
November 11816, Seattle Center, go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. We are currently climbing through 3,500. We're about 10 miles south of Klickitat. We've run into some weather. We'd like to pick up a pop-up IFR to Robertsfield.
November 816, squawk 1265. And I can't give you a clearance below the MVA. Advise you climb maintain 6,000.
Squawk 1265. We'll climb 6,000. Do you need us to contact you again at that point?
November 816, affirmative. Contact me reaching 6,000.
Okay, we'll contact you at 6,000, November 11816. All right, 1265.
November 816, squawk 6637, new code for you.
6637, 816. All right, so we're on. We're climbing to 6,000, and I'm gonna add some manifold pressure here. We should be clear of all terrain at this point. The tops of anything in our area were I believe 4,000. Let's just take a quick. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. There are some 6,300 here as well. So I'm gonna keep that climb going. Keep that climb up at least to 7,000. Here's what I'm looking at. 6,300 is an MSE right there.
February 16, are you able to maintain your own terrain obstruction clearance until reaching 6,000?
Negative. Well, we're completely IMC right now.
Okay, February 16, Roger, standby.
But I'm only seeing a 2,900 and a 3,300 kind of where we're going. So it looks like there's the 59 and the 56. So we're in. I feel very, very good about where we're at.
November 172, Sierra Papa with you at 7,000 feet overhead cabby.
For 172 Sierra Papa, Seattle Center, the Dale's altimeter 3016.
All right, back into the chat room here. Sorry guys, I have not done a very good job. Hey, Air is the Hound. This is close. This is the little brother of the otter. This is the Milviz Beaver, and this is its natural habitat in the muckety muck. Good to have you along. Dimitri Lee checking in also. Hey Dimitri, sorry I missed you guys. I've been in a slight panic right now because of my weather. Nobody else is getting the weathers like this, says Jet Pilot Cinnamon. I'm gonna check here. What do I have? Do I have live weather? It's what I have.
February 816, radar contact 25 miles south of Klickitat. Altitude indicates 5,700. Clear to the Redmond Airport. Let's see here. Clear to the Redmond Airport via present position direct. Climb and maintain 7,000. The Redmond altimeter 3006.
Clear to Redmond, present position direct. We'll climb and maintain 7,000. Can we have that altimeter one more time for 816?
February 816, the Redmond altimeter 3006.
06, thank you. All right, 3006. Yeah, Jet Pilot Cinnamon, they only give us advanced pilots this challenging weather, you know. Just the way it is. I was doing some scud running, Air is the Hound. We had managed 2 off-field airports, and I was looking forward to. There's some nice kind of flat, sort of grassy mesas and stuff here below us, but just wasn't meant to be. About out of fuel here on the rear tank, so I'm going to go ahead before I get the old yellow light. Go ahead and flip this to the middle tank. Let's see, what else do we need? We may need some pitot heat now. We don't have, here's the scary thing, we don't have any anti-ice in this baby. Our anti-ice consists of us staying out of this type of crap. I'm going to need to put some carb heat in here as well. Let me see if I can, oh gosh darn it.
Flight following to Robertsfield.
Some carb heat back in,
Number 171
there we
Mike
go.
Alpha, Seattle, squawk
There was 1,000 to go.
Stand by, I'm going to get you a different code.
6,000. Oh, we lost a little altitude there for some reason. And let's see. Acro Nerd is good in weather himself, he says. Oh, and I've lost my autopilot. That happens in this plane. You hit some turbulence and it'll
Remember 171 Mike Alpha
bump
Squawk,
you off the
6625.
autopilot.
6625.
Yep, just like that. All right, well, we're gonna have to fly this thing by hand.
Correction,
How
71
about we
Juliet, the
get it?
Redmond
Okay, there
altimeter
we go.
3006,
Hey!
information Alpha's current.
Looky there. We're through. Actually through the weather. Now if we climb, we climbed at 7,000, we're going to be back in it. Yeah, well,
Seattle Center, Canadian Express 257 request.
it is what it is.
Okay, Express 257.
I don't know
Seattle
what
Center,
the difference is. I mean,
Canadian Express
who knows?
257 request.
We're going to roll with it.
IFR, near the Lima Tango Juliet VR, 12 miles.
Yeah, we're getting back into it now that
radio.
Okay,
we're
Express
getting to
257,
7,000.
Roger, standby for a squawk. And are you able to maintain your own terrain and obstruction clearance until reaching 7,000?
So the problem is if I go down
Roger.
below 7,000, I'm below his radar
Okay, Express 257,
clearance,
squawk 6657.
radar
6657,
detection.
Canadian Express
If
257.
I'm up here at 7,000, I'm in the gook. I guess we're just gonna, like I say, we're just gonna have to roll with it. Doesn't look like my autopilot's gonna want to
Okay, Express 257, radar contact,
keep me
13 miles southeast.
engaged here because of the
Once you get
turbulence.
higher.
Confirm.
Seattle Center, November 86, that one.
Oh, there we go.
5,005, if traffic allowed.
71 Juliet, maintain VFR at 5,500.
Yeah, you can see I'm
Maintain
getting
VFR
bounced
at
around in
5,500.
a big way right now. Wow. Alright, so we're pretty close to 7. We're going to just try to trim it out and hold it here as best we can. We are generally heading toward the VOR. That doesn't take us exactly right.
816, the Redmond altimeter now 3006, and it'll be runway 5. Say approach request when able.
3006, and we're expecting runway 5 standby for the approach request.
Sure.
Well, actually, the only one I can fly is the visual run 15 unless they've got an IFR. Sorry, an ILS.
Rubber 816, Roger. They do have, there is an RNAV GPS Yankee runway 5 if you would like that as well, or an RNAV RNPZ, which you probably don't have that. But there is a GPS runway 5 approach if you'd like that.
Can I fly that slant alpha?
816, negative, sir. Sorry about that.
Yeah, not a problem. So we'll request the visual runway 5.
All right, expect it.
Yeah, the RNAV GPS, that doesn't work, so yeah, now we're getting down to like where the weather's breaking up a little bit here. We might be able to cancel, and I kind of hate doing that since the guy, you know, took the time to get us a clearance, so I think we'll stick with it. But you can see what I'm talking about, though, with the terrain here. It doesn't really show right here, but as a little further up ahead of me, there's some nice flat spots, and there's actually a really cool, I don't know, like a little gorge over there,
Repeat, please.
and fun to scud run in there.
Tango Bravo, Seattle Center, squawk 6216.
By the way, just off to our
Somebody else was calling?
1 to 2 o'clock. What is that?
Bravo Victor 54, requesting frequency change to
Which mountain is that?
KDLS approach.
There is no KDLS approach.
Okay, so in that case I'm confused. What frequency would I change to then to land at KDLS?
What would that be, guys?
Well, if you want flight following, you're with me, but otherwise you can just change to Unicom.
Mount Hood, I think, is what that is. And then down ahead of us here in the distance.
Affirmative.
What would that be? I think that's
Okay, Express 257 is clear to the Redmond Airport via present position.
There's lots
direct,
of
climb and maintain
awesome
7,000.
volcanic peaks down here, man. It's
cleared direct,
it's pretty incredible.
7,000, Canadian
Pretty
Express
incredible country.
257.
All right, we've mellowed out a little bit with the turbulence.
Seattle Center, Charlie Golf Tango Sierra.
So let's actually get back on course here.
Charlie Golf Sierra Tango Alpha, Seattle Center, go ahead.
Hey, Roger, I'm at
5,015
miles north of
Yeah, Aris, that's a lot nicer.
For landing.
Lot nicer.
Charlie Golf Tango Sierra Alpha, Roger, squawk 6217.
Let's see if we can.
6217, Golf Tango Sierra Alpha.
See if we can get this baby back going here. We're going to descend back down to 7,000.
King Air 4 Tango, disregard. King Air 4 Tango Bravo, got your radar contact 18 miles southwest of
just a little
Klickitat.
bit to
Altitude
get back
indicates
on
3,500.
the VOR. The VOR, by the way,
3015.
3015.
falls just to the west of. Yeah, I probably could.
Charlie Golf, Tango Sierra
Like
Alpha,
I
radar
said, I
contact 12
kind of
miles
feel a
north
little
of this
bit
chute.
bad that the guy went to the hassle of giving me an IFR. And so anyway, there's the Deschutes VOR that we're tracking. So we're like 7 miles west of where we are going to need to be, but we'll stick with it here. So yeah. So anyway, Akron, Acro nerd. I'm gonna stick with the IFR just because that guy took the time to make it for me. But I definitely, it's tempting, man. There's a lot of little mesas and stuff out there that look like they're a lot of fun.
171 Mike Alpha, just to confirm, you wanted VFR flight following, you did not want an IFR to Redmond?
No, I don't see us needing an IFR yet. If we do, I'll ask for a pop-up, but so far it's flight following only.
For 1 Mike Alpha, Roger. I'm getting a duplicate, reset squawk 6776.
Alright, squawk 6776, 1 Mike Alpha.
Thanks for following, man. I'm assuming that's probably Josh. It's been fun. I'm sorry I
Sierra Alpha radar service
muted the
VFR, contact Redmond Tower 124.5.
I had to mute the Discord because I couldn't keep track of two things at once here. But
Number 1 Mike Alpha, thanks. Radar contact.
Oops, we went through.
5 miles south of Klickitat.
1 Mike Alpha.
Why did we go through? Gonna get us back up to where we need to be.
Number 4 Tango, or correction, FedEx, 1471, Connect Portland approach 124.35, good day.
Alright, Portland on 124.35, sorry for those comm issues, have a good night. FedEx 1471, heavy.
No worries, yep.
Alright, well, yeah, we're just about there anyway. I don't have a DME here, but I'm thinking this is kind of that, the town sort of area. And just kind of looking here.
Okay, Express 257, thanks for your patience. You're clear to the, sorry, I gave you your clearance, correct?
Affirm, Canadian Express 257, clear to
Town of Redmond.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I didn't get your track there.
Yeah, we should run into that here pretty soon. There's a couple little towns on the way, actually. Madras and Terrebonne. Alright, hate to be a stickler here, but if we're given 7,000, we should be able to get up there and hold it there, Mr. Beaver. There we go. It is noted, this particular model, not the real Beaver, but this model Milviz is kind of known for its sort of funky and unreliable autopilot, which is why I don't use it very often, but we're going to go ahead and stick with it just so we can kind of maintain where we're supposed to be. Now, I'm flying intentionally just a little bit left of course here because, again, we the actual airport, the Redmond Airport, is 7 miles to the east of where the VOR that I'm tracking is located. So I'm hoping if I'm just a skosh left of that track, it's going to put me pretty doggone close. And then we should be expecting, I better take a look, I guess, at this. Should expect runway 5. So what is that? What's that look like here? Whoops. Runway 5. So that's down here. So we will probably be vectored and then kind of come around on the left-hand base. We may cancel flight follow, or excuse me, cancel our IFR once we have the field in sight. And then the FBOs are up here on the north ramp, so we'll land on 5 and probably exit here on Bravo. Taxi down here, maybe cross on Bravo 2. Sounds like a plan.
Number 816, flighting 170 vector final approach course.
170 vector final approach course, November 11816. I like to give these guys also a little bit of work. They set up these events, and I know we come up here and we do the flight following and sometimes just the VFR stuff, but I don't mind giving them a little bit of traffic. I think especially some GA traffic, some low and slow stuff. I've heard that the controllers enjoy that. Now, I'm not saying you do that on a Friday night ops like they're Friday nights in Boston this weekend. Don't go to Boston and try to fly the pattern in your Skyhawk. That's not good. But on a deal like this, I think they like the variety. They like the volume of traffic because it helps them kind of get into the flow. And they actually have 3 center controllers right now, which is totally awesome. And a Portland approach and tower, Redmond Tower, which we'll have here in just a bit, 2450. I better get that tuned in. Yeah, so I won't cancel because I want to talk to Redmond Tower. Even if I canceled, I'd need to talk to him. So we'll just stick with it all the way down to the end. Appreciate those guys doing that. And oh, we actually have a Redmond ATIS. Information Bravo. Let's make a note here. Information Bravo. Looks like winds 330 at 12. 10 statute miles. Yeah, good visibility. All right. I see the... Nope, I thought I saw some crisscrossing runways out here. We're not far though. Oh, wait, huh? Oh, that's not Redmond though, because Redmond's not set up in a triangular design. What is that? What have we just found here? That might be Madras. Yeah, Madras. So
Seattle Center, November 171.
20 miles or so to go.
At Roberts.
November 1 Mike Alpha Roger.
All right, let's hop back over here into the Discord chat and just let them know kind of what's going on. Hey, sorry about that. I had to mute. I hope nobody was trying to contact me. I was not able to focus on more than one thing.
Oh, you're finally here.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
You could go VFR right now and do some canyon running by now. It's VFR.
I see one of you guys running down low right now at my 11 o'clock. It looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up to y'all. I'm struggling right now. I'm doing 152 over the ground, not the bottom.
Lots of good farm country around here where a guy could have landed and had some fun. But I think I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to finish off this IFR clearance since the guy went to the trouble of getting me one. And you guys enjoy those little canyon runs here. I'll see you on the ground.
That Beaver's barely IFR capable.
You got that right. I follow roads.
Yeah, DME, nope. One nav radio and an 80.
He tried to give me an RNAV GPS approach. I'm like, unable.
And you just laughed?
I just...
You don't know what I'm flying.
Yeah, well, I just asked him because I thought, well, maybe there's something I'm not remembering. But I'm like, can I do that in Slant Alpha? He's like, oops, nope, my bad.
Yeah, absolutely not.
My weather just drastically improved. It's beautiful out here now. It's just some high, broken, like, stratospheric or something. Stratus clouds.
Where it is super windy at Redmond too.
You can't tell me there's not a few farm strips down here, guys. It won't show up on my scenery, but I bet the ortho would show.
A little tiny canyon coming up. I might pop down into one.
Yep, and that's a nice little spot to run there, I think. What is that little gorge? What is that? What are we looking at here? Lake?
November 816, turn
Whoa.
10 degrees right.
Oh, I won't say that.
10 degrees right, November 816. Yeah, autopilot just popped off again here. Alright, so we're going to hand fly it.
I don't see anything farms right here just yet.
And yeah, I think, I'm not positive, I'm just kind of trying to look at my sectional here. This might be a lake, actually. Lake Billy Chinook. Yeah, we're not going to mess around with the autopilot anymore. Yeah, like that, right? Does that not look like a farm strip? Can't see it right now.
You guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a couple.
Okay, Express 257,
I
information
just can't
Bravo
quite
is
see
current
it
at
with
Redmond,
my,
advising you have that, and expect the visual approach runway 5 unless you have a different request.
Canadian Express 257 has Bravo and requests RNAV approach runway 5.
RNAV,
Okay,
runway
Express 257,
5.
Roger, expect the RNAV Yankee runway 5 approach.
Crixel's getting fancy on us here.
Clock right now, probably 3 miles. Never mind, it's
I'm sorry. Say that again. I was listening to about 3 different ATISs at the moment.
I was looking to see what you thought of at Lake Billy Chinook State 505, but it's asphalt runway. Never mind.
All right, I'm going to mute that again and just try to pay attention to what's sure to be a series of calls here to get myself ready for the visual runway 5. I'm still not seeing the airfield here, so if we're over the top of that lake, though, we're within about 15 miles. It's been fun. This plane never fails to disappoint. I tell you what, it's one of a kind. Really well done, Milviz. Quite a bird.
And Seattle Center, on the property.
So which way, Roger? Item number 71 Juliet, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, and contact Redmond Tower 124.5. G'day.
Squawk VFR and contact tower 124.5. Have a good day.
Gosh, we must be getting close. There's a golf course. I'm not seeing. I think that's the town over there. Okay. All right. Man, they're taking us way, way to the west. Interesting. Well, I'm glad Josh got to break out and get his new mall a little bit dirty. Get some mud on the tires. It's good to. Sounds like Downwind Sim is back in the Beaver himself, which is awesome. Jet Pilot Cinnamon has his Skywagon rocking and rolling. This was it. This was the plane, and this actually was the event clear back in April, when we're still kind of trying to figure out what the channel was going to be all about. And you know, I started to do some. I had done some things in Papua New Guinea, but for some reason, this route, a couple of guys, just random guys, joined in with me, and they happened to be in P3D also, so they were seeing the same thing I was seeing. Well, one of them wasn't, but we buzzed down the river and we landed on a bunch of little islands and just had a heck of a fun time. And then went up into Alaska and did the same thing, and between those three streams, Papua New Guinea, this gorge run, and that Denali trip, I pretty much knew after that this was going to be a.
Number 1 Mike Alpha, radar service terminated.
Be a
Squawk
stream.
VFR, contact Redmond Tower 124.5.
Squawk VFR 24.5, 1 Mike Alpha.
This was going to be a stream that
Number
had
816 to set a maintain 6,000.
6,816. This was going to be a stream that had a heavy dose of bush flying, and we just have never really looked back, and definitely don't regret it.
Airport 54 Tango Bravo, Roger. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, contact Redmond Tower 124.5.
TD, there's a lot of sales right now, man. There's a lot of sales, and I'm hearing from everybody how awesome that V-Flight Air 150 is. I'm like, oh my lord.
Just because of your altitude. If you
I'm
want
going to be the
if you
first
don't want
guy.
to have Yankee runway 5, that's fine.
No,
I would have
maybe
to
not.
vector you just outside of Kickby if that's okay with you.
Oh, staying family friendly.
Uh-oh.
I must have said something that could have been taken multiple ways. Thanks for keeping it clean, buddy. I'm going to end up owning 3 versions of the 150 in the same sim platform. It's because I can't make up my mind which one I think I have to have. Even though I'm very happy with the one I have actually right now. But there's a lot of good sales going on. Now you're going to make me go back and watch my stream more closely, TD. See what it was I said. Oh, eye is bugging me. Oh, I'm getting fast here.
Number 816 flighting 140, advising you have the Redmond Airport in settle. Be off to your 9 o'clock in 900 miles.
And I'm sorry, was that for November 816?
Report will be at shore 9 o'clock and 900 miles, and you can set and maintain 5,300.
I think I stepped on the 816. Can you say again?
Descend and maintain 5,300 and fly heading 140. The airport's at your 9 o'clock and 900 miles. Advise you have. Do you have it in sight?
We have the field in sight, down to 5,300, November 816.
Number 816, Roger. Square, turn to final if you could. Cleared visual approach, runway 5.
Square to final, cleared for the visual, runway 5, November 11816. Alright, here we go.
Center Embraer 584 Sierra Whiskey, 30 miles northwest of
where
Redmond.
we're at here. Oh, now it's tough
Number
to see.
584 Sierra Whiskey, Seattle Center, good.
At least picked up by far to
right where my little window spar is.
Number 4 Sierra Whiskey.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn.
Squawk. Let's see
We're
here.
gonna turn to final right
6620.
now, and we'll just make fine-tuning adjustments.
6620.
5,300. We got to get leveled off at first
And
of all.
let's see here. November 4 Sierra Whiskey. For disregard.
And
Whiskey,
we may
radar
have
contact,
flown past it
27
just a
miles
little
north
bit.
of the
Okay.
chutes. Altitude indicates 7,500. Verify you're at that altitude, and
Oh
you're clear
no,
to the
we're
Redmond Airport
way early.
via radar
Way
vector.
early. Holy
Flight
cow.
present heading maintain 7,000.
Way early. My goodness.
We're at 7,500, descending.
That's gonna look
7,000,
super
cleared to
bad
Redmond,
on the old
vector,
radar.
Airport, Sierra Whiskey. Seattle Center, this is 504 Romeo with you now.
Hopefully he's too busy to notice. That was a
504
really,
Seattle Center, the Dales, altimeter
a
3015.
really bad square off.
5 for the Dales, altimeter.
Yeah, let's get back. Yeah, we're not even going to be able to get all the way back on
Redmond
that.
816, contact Redmond Tower 124.5.
Over to tower, November 816. Appreciate you giving us the pop-up.
See ya.
All right. Where the heck are we? I think that's runway 5.
Beaver 48 Hotel Sierra, traffic off your nose, a Baron 58.
We're looking at 8 Hotel Sierra.
Yeah, Redmond traffic, Beaver 816. We're on left base, runway 5.
Beaver 11816 Redmond Tower, make straight in runway 5.
Straight in runway 5, Beaver 11816.
Redmond Tower, Delta
okay.
Delta 2 Alpha Bravo Charlie, Info Bravo, request full stop this side.
Gotta go a little bit further here.
7071 Juliet, contact Redmond ground 121.8, good day.
Contact ground on point 8, good day. 861, we got.
King Air 54 Tango Bravo, turn base.
Turning base, King Air 454 Tango Bravo.
Beaver 48 Hotel Sierra, traffic is over the numbers now, runway 5, number 2.
I got somebody down there in front of me.
Number 2, clear to land runway 5.
There's
Beaver 748 Hotel
runway
Sierra.
5. I'm assuming, I guess I could be off on my...
And who's the aircraft calling in to enter the Delta?
We're going to find out.
It's Delta 2 Alpha Bravo Charlie.
According to the
left
compass,
down.
this looks to me like it should be runway
Delta 2,
5.
Alpha Bravo Charlie, Redmond Tower, enter left downwind, runway 5, and then get you to bring it in closer, please.
Okay, left downwind.
Yep, that's runway 5.
Delta 2 Alpha Bravo Charlie.
We're super high. Let's get
Delta 2,
the
Alpha Bravo Charlie, not at this time, I just need you to
let's get the
keep your
speed under
downwind
control.
leg
We'll
about,
get some flaps in. We'll be able to get back down
outside.
and no problem.
Okay, I'll do that. Delta Alpha Bravo Charlie.
Oh boy, we are crabbing.
Beaver 816 traffic is another Beaver off your nose to the right, about 2 miles from sight.
Now we see the traffic, November 816.
All right, Beaver 816, follow that traffic. You will be number 2 behind him.
Okay, we're following the traffic. Will be number 2. Just be advised, doesn't look like our scenery's matching up very closely with him, but we'll definitely be behind him.
816, start to thank him.
Tower, Mall 589ers on left downwind, runway 5.
Yeah, he's definitely
Mike
definitely at a different angle here for that runway, isn't he?
Beaver 48 Hotel Sierra, contact Redmond ground 121.8.
121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121.8, 121. Redmond ground 121.8, Beaver 8 Hotel Sierra.
Tower Dragon.
All right, he's down. That's good.
Moving 389er, extend down, I'll call base.
Extend downwind, you'll call the base, 589er.
Yeah, we're trying to get down here. That's kind of our main thing right now.
Beaver 816, runway 5, number 2, clear to land.
Clear to land number 2, runway 5, Beaver 816.
November 737, Mike Tango, are you looking inbound?
Oh, now he's lined up.
Just trying to
Maybe
wait
he
for
just was
breaking the
kind of
radio.
trying to get lined up himself.
27,
I
Mike
don't
Tango, Roger, thank you, sir. Enter left, Redmond Tower, enter left, downwind, runway 5.
Left downwind, runway 5.
know. This has
Mike
got
Tango.
ground loop written all over it, guys.
And number 23589, traffic's off your left wing, a
Oh, I
Beaver,
see Aries.
runway 5, report site.
He's hot dogging on me here, huh?
Say again for 589er.
Number 23589, traffic is passing now, so go ahead, 23589, make base.
Clear base, 589er.
Look at that crab.
45 Tango Bravo,
Holy
contact ground
Moses,
120.8
that's
today.
a crab angle right there, my friends. This could be interesting.
Dragon 1, Redmond Tower. Traffic is off your nose, a Mooney Bravo. We're on site.
Really, probably
Visual.
shouldn't be putting all these flaps in with
Dragon 1,
the
verify
long
you have
runway I have and the
Affirmative.
severe
Dragon
crosswind.
1, Roger.
All it's doing is
Follow that traffic, enter left.
acting like a
downwind, runway
big
5.
kite.
On that traffic for left downwind, runway 5, Dragon 1.
Delta 2 Alpha Bravo Charlie. Traffic is off your left wing, a mall. Report in sight.
Traffic in sight, Delta 2 Alpha Bravo Charlie.
Delta 2 Alpha Bravo Charlie. Follow that traffic. You will be number 3.
Try to keep our
Follow
wing
traffic
tip
number
into
3,
it a little
Delta
bit.
Bravo Charlie.
Oh, yeah, that's not how you do it. Oh boy.
November 23589er, runway 5, number
Goodness.
2, cleared to land.
Goodness, we
Clear to
are.
land, runway 5, number 2, 589er.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're just going to get out of here. Look at us. We're fighting this wind. There's a turn off. All right, we'll take it. I don't know if this is exactly a taxiway or not, but we'll take it. Wow. Well, that was something. And Beaver 816, we're clear on Gulf.
November 11816, contact ground 121.8. Good day.
Ground point 8 for November 11816. Thanks. Yeah, that was interesting there, Kenny. 2180. A little bit of a bouncer. Didn't quite didn't time the flare very well, and then got the wing up, got lifted up because of the wind, and I need to work on that. JPC, cross the hold short. I am across. What are you talking about?
Delta 2 Alpha Bravo
See?
Charlie, wind 0 at 12, runway 5, number 2, cleared
See?
to land.
Take the land, runway 5, number 2, Delta 2 Alpha Bravo Charlie.
All right, I got to go over to ground. I was lamenting though my poor performance on that crosswind landing. I tried everything you told me, but didn't quite. Oh, your screen doesn't show across. Yeah, difference between the P3D and now, where am I? Okay, so I'm going to report here at ground. Beaver 816. We're clear. Runway 5 on hotel. Heading to the North GA ramp. Or sorry, heading to the FBO.
Beaver, November 11816, taxi to North GA ramp via Bravo 2 Charlie, and hold short of runway 29er at Bravo 2.
Bravo 2 Charlie will hold short of runway 29er on Bravo 2. Hey man, JPC, I can barely fly my own sim here. I can't picture what life is like in your world,
Beaver,
man.
November 11816, cross runway 29er at Bravo 2.
We'll cross 29er at Bravo 2, November 816. I'm just happy that we're on that the tire side is down. All right, so this.
Ground.
Good Lord.
Small 3589ers clear of runway 5 at hotel, looking for a taxi to North GA ramp.
We're not even on. My goodness, we're not even on the right.
Small November 23589er, Redmond ground. Taxi to leading edge via Foxtrot, Bravo 2 cross runway 29er at Bravo 2 and Charlie is at GA ramp.
We should have stayed over there. That equates to Bravo, I think.
Bravo 2 cross runway 29er.
I don't know. We'll just stay here. We're not on the runway, so that's the main thing.
Good morning, Delta Delta Bravo Charlie. Vacated Delta request taxi to general engagement.
Delta, what's...
Stack Delta 2 Alpha Bravo Charlie, Redmond ground, good evening. Taxi to North GA ramp via Foxtrot, Bravo 2 cross runway 29er at Bravo 2 and Charlie to the ramp.
Taxi to GA North via Foxtrot, Bravo 2, cross 29er, Charlie 2, and then Charlie, Delta Alpha Bravo Charlie.
And ground November 816. I apologize. My default P3D does not have a Bravo 1 or a Bravo 2. It looks like we're going to be probably crossing down here at Bravo 1. We still okay to cross?
Beaver November 11816, cross runway 29er at Bravo 1 and Charlie to the north ramp.
Bravo 1, Charlie to the north ramp. Thanks. November 816. Yep. All right. Well, where's the gang at? Where is the gang? There's Charlie. That's been the first taxiway that's matched up with anything here. Oh, I see some flickering lights over there. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's head over and say hey. Ah, it must be a P3D thing. It certainly is, my friend. It certainly is. The longer well, I shouldn't say the longer, but the more time I spend in ortho, the harder it is to come back to P3D.
Redmond ground, Mooney 7.
There's just so many good aircraft in it, though. Gosh darn it, so many good aircraft.
Number 37 Mike Tango, Redmond ground, hold position.
Hold
position,
man.
Mike Tango.
Yeah, I'm coming in, buddy.
Number 37 Mike Tango, give way to Skyhawk, turning on to
Pido
Bravo.
Off, nav,
and taxi to North GA ramp via Bravo 2 cross
all
runway
this stuff
29er
can come off.
2.
And I just need to find a place to park by a friend.
Okay, follow the Skyhawk Bravo 2 to the GA ramp and cross runway 29er for
right on the other side of this King Air is our spot. Oh, there's a... Hey, let's go over by... That must be Downwind Sim. Let's go over by the other Beaver there. Hey, them's my shoes. Got here at the tail end. Yeah, you did not miss a whole heck of a lot. I am going to play back my landing just for comedic relief. I bet that's our buddy. Downwind Sim. Park by him. It was a windy one.
Ground, good evening. Cessna Dragon 1 off of Bravo 05, looking for the SBO.
All right there, looks pretty good.
Calling ground,
bring the flaps up.
Dragon 1.
And set the parking brake.
Dragon 1, Redmond ground, good evening.
We're going to disconnect from that sim.
The Bravo.
We're going to go ahead and put the Discord voice back on. And anybody needing a little comedic relief, I'm going to do a replay of my landing on my Twitch stream right now. Should be gold.
Well, of course. Cool. Oh boy.
I'm just taxiing into the GA ramp myself.
I don't even remember how to do this. Analysis, instant replay. Let's go back 3 minutes. Probably not enough time. 180. 180 seconds. Nope, I'm already down. 240. That's for 5 minutes, 300 seconds. That's not even enough. Yeah, let's go back 500 seconds. Huge advantage, X-Plane. There we go. Alright, let's hop out and let's watch the magic. Just a little teensy bit of a crab there. Not even one you'd really even notice. I mean,
Yeah, right. That's my. Had the same sight picture.
I had the tower at my 12 o'clock, and I was trying to find the runway the whole time. Okay, you're going to attempt to see me do a right rudder and dip the left wing like my CSI Mike Sanante has tried to teach me, but I don't execute very well.
I had way too much energy on the touchdown.
Looking okay so far. There comes the rudder. There comes the wing. I just was way too high when I tried to do it, wasn't I?
One bounce. Two
the
bounces.
wind is just shoving me like nobody's business.
So you had the right idea, but yeah, you just did it too early, and you were a little bit too aggressive on the rudder. You don't want to kick it out. You want it to be a smooth.
Yep, I've been practicing, but obviously not on this plane. But anyway, the idea is sound. Look at me still leaving black marks. And I will pull past the hold short line. See, look at that.
Yeah, it's different in my sim. You looked like you were still partly on the runway.
All right, boys and girls.
Nice job there.
Well, yeah, well, we got her down. All right, let's mute those guys real fast, and let's put a wrap on tonight. This has been fun, as always. So we're moving into day 16. It is absolutely crazy that we're doing day 16 tomorrow. It's Friday night, but no, sorry, it's Thursday. Hey, I don't want to cheat myself a day here. So what do we have on tap Thursday? And actually, I've been just announcing the rest of the tour here, just for everybody, if there's anybody out there that doesn't know what we've got going on. So we're in the Kodiak, and tomorrow is going to be a fun one. We're going to be it's called the Catalina Wine Mixer, and it's a virtual USA Flying Club event, and we're going to sneak some GA aircraft through Class Bravo transition there at LA. So it'll be a lot of fun. We'll head out to Catalina, and I think we'll come back in and you know, hit one more San Diego. I think we're gonna go. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. So that's tomorrow. Tune in. If you're not a part of the Virtual USA Flying Club, make sure you go look up Mike Sanante or get a hold of me on Discord, and I'll point you in the right direction. Then Friday coming up, we're in the Zebo, and there is an event of Friday Night Ops in Boston. It's called the Fenway Fly-In. I highly doubt we will be attempting to go into Boston because, like I say, the last 3 Friday Night Ops have been absolutely madness. And so we may pick out an airfield that's nearby. Maybe we'll go to Kennedy. I don't know just yet. But them's my shoes. Not a big deal, man. Glad you checked in at the end anyway. And hey, I'm here every night, at least through the 20th. So we'll be looking forward to catch you later on. Let's see, then Saturday coming up, we're in the Airfoil Labs King Air 350, and there's an event up in Wisconsin. I don't have the flight route quite hammered out just yet for that Wisconsin event, but we'll have one here shortly. And then the last day, if you can believe it, the 20th of April, I'm going to debut a new plane, and we're going to be doing it up. It'll be Moncton Monday, and that will be. Oh, I skipped over Saturday, I think. Sorry. Saturday is the Falcon 50, and that's in Atlanta. Sunday is the King Air in Wisconsin. Yep, sorry about that. And then Monday is the new plane up. We'll be going from Halifax down to Boston, And I will also be giving away the $25 explain.org gift certificate at the conclusion of my flight on Friday. If you're lurking about, here's how you get in the drawing. All you have to do is just drop a little message in the chat during one of my streams, or you can search me. It's the same name, Melvin Leroy, on both Discord and YouTube. And just send me a message and let me know who you are. I'll add you to the list. The whole idea of this anniversary series has been to give back to you guys and just to say thanks. Thanks for hanging out with me for a year, and I really appreciate it. So that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm not going to rate anybody. I'm just going to kind of stick a fork in it and head back over and talk with the rest of the Virtual USA guys for just a little bit. It's been fun flying with you. I hope you have an awesome rest of your evening. Stay safe. I'm praying for everybody. And until next time, take care. God bless.